do what is called in our case the church confirmation. You have a couple of weeks of religious studies, and then you're taken as an adult member of the congregation. And the thing was that you were not able to go to your church or religious training unless you were able to read and write. So you had to learn that first. And then you were not able to get married unless you were taken a member of the congregation. So that was like a chain of events that made almost every boy and girl to learn the basic skill in order to pursue happiness in the life afterwards. So I don't know how true the story is, but I think that it has an element of truth in it. Anyway, it was a way to get kids to the school. And anyway, but seriously, the education is an area where a lot of emphasis has always been put. And the keys to the success, well, I mean, you spoke about it yourself, is teacher training. It's a very appreciated profession. And one of the most difficult areas to study is to become a teacher. My sister is a teacher. She tried 3 times before she could accept it. And in the meantime, she was doing psychology and other studies. But she always said, I don't want to be a psychologist, I want to become a teacher. And she kept on trying, and finally she got accepted to the university, and she had 5 years of and then a master's degree in pedagogical studies. And on top of that, lots of autonomy to decide how you teach and what are the methods that you are using. A lot of autonomy in that respect. But then also, alongside with that, what we emphasize is equality. Equality in a way that that education is free for all. You said yourself, I mean, only 2% of schools are private schools, and even then, education is for free. So money is not a hindrance, and but everybody gets a possibility, and also equality between the regions. It doesn't matter whether you go to school in northern Finland, in Rovaniemi, or in eastern Finland, or in southern Finland. You are bound to get good education, and also we try to make learning as joyful as possible. That you're not only learning for school, but you're learning for life, that you are prepared with the skills that you need. That we also face a challenge, and we also face a challenge in India, because we are now well into the 21st century. Digitalization is here. We all talk about artificial intelligence, and whether artificial intelligence is going to overtake us and our teachers. But I always say it's a political decision. Artificial intelligence will not overtake us unless we allow that to happen. But at the same time, we need new skills, how to face the new challenges, and how to face new professions. Because some of the professions that we know now will disappear. At the same time, yes, we will have craft vocational training is very interesting, and those are also professions which are very well paid nowadays. Plus, also kids know that when you do vocational education, if you still want, you have the door open for polytechnic or even academic university. And that I think is one of the strength of the Finnish system is that no path for education or higher education is ever closed. You are not made to choose at an early age, but you're sort of encouraged to keep on studying. Then you can take a course, you can think at 16, you can do your 2 or 3 years of vocational school or upper secondary, and then decide what you want to do. Even after secondary, you have the right to go to polytechnics or to university or straight to working life. But in any case, the thing is that nobody should go directly to work after school, but you would have some kind of basic education plus a profession. And as I said early on, in the new world, you need even more professional skills than we did before. We are happy to receive more and more teachers and principals to Finland. I mean, there are lots of Finnish companies, serious companies, who provide tailor-made courses for children courses and all year round. And I took good note what you said about the teacher training and sort of visiting a teacher training institute or faculty at the university to be shown how things are done and what are the methods. And I was discussing with the Deputy Chief Minister early on whether there would be a possibility to link up between universities. I know that there is a possibility, but that sort of would demand interest on the Indian side in some university or teacher education institute and a Finnish counterpart. And for instance, University of Helsinki, University Govt School, they are very keen and open for interaction with third countries. But there are also tailor-made courses for teachers. For instance, I think it is University of Turku has received a couple of hundred teachers from Saudi Arabia who have been staying in Finland for 12 to 18 months, learning about learning how to teach. They all have some basic teaching teachers training already from their own country, but then others are learning additional skills. And as some of you said, how to adapt also what you learn in Finland in your local circumstances. Because nothing can be transferred as such, but you get inspired, and as you said, you can adapt certain things in your own system. And from time to time, we sort of let's say advertise on our own page.
The people delivering the session did not have in-depth knowledge of the Finnish education system. Often questions could not be answered, and then we had to, because our team members were, I must tell you, sir, very proactive, and they really made a lot of effort. So we did get the inputs, and we managed to sort of enrich ourselves. But it will be very useful, and the people who deliver the inputs to us there, if they could have a broad overview of the Indian education system, they will be able to place, the things in perspective for us. Because all said and done, they are two entirely different education systems with entirely different histories. I forgot the name of the gentleman, the head of the leadership academy at the university. He gave us that perspective because he was a teacher, then he went to the university, and he has been involved in the national curriculum framework. And a little more exposure to various aspects of the national curriculum framework. Of course, we know that it's available and we can buy it for a few dollars there. But if it can be built into the program, it will help us at policy levels also.
Actually, the programs, just taking a clue from him, I think programs are designed especially for the teachers and educators, but because he coming from the education administrator side, it's very important for education administrators, including directorate, administrative staff, all of us to know that, things have been designed good for principals or teachers, actually the people who are teaching, but people who are planning training, people who are planning curriculums, people who are looking after administration of education. That's very important that more component can be involved. Maybe depending on the chemistry of cohort, that how many people are principals there. Like he's getting more interest in meeting training directors, administrators there.
Even sir, what kind of research they are doing?
What kind of
research component is missing. It's not clear to us.
The researches that are conducted at school level there from various areas are not covered. So we would like to know.
So any other feedback from this side or that side? I can see few faces who are more proactive or the basic learning that I think we should take home is that everybody should participate.
Maybe sir, we could have done with a couple of more school visits. We visited 2 schools, but instead of lectures, more of lectures. We would have liked to visit a couple of more. That really gives you a feel.
Even shadowing the principal for the entire day would have helped, sir.
I'm just requesting her if we can have some essay programs.
So the whole session.
said, teachers and students both.
Especially for teacher educators, more visits may be arranged in teacher training institutes.
Yeah, so the demand coming is like, of course, whether it's 5 day or 6 day or even if it is 10 day, a teacher would think more schools. A teacher educator will think that more teacher training institutes, and administrator will think that more interaction with the government officers. So we have to
It was tailor-made.
tell customers as per demand. So I think that's it.
Thank you very much. So the feedback is very, very important, and I'm sure to take it back, because even at the Foreign Ministry, we have ambassador at large who is in charge of education exports, and and she's our counterpart, concerning feedback that we get from people who have been to various programs in Finland, and she's sure to give it forward. As I said myself, I know a couple of these companies, and I deal with them, so I'm sure to talk to them as well, because it is in their interest to run good programs for those who come and pay for it. And it was a very important point that they also have to know their client's background. They have to know where people are coming from and what could be more different than Indian and Finnish education systems. They really are almost like day and night. But even though when I listen to you, I mean, there are some things that are similar. And in the end, we are teaching kids and youngsters. And we all want to have a good outcome, the happy kids who leave the school with who are sort of ready for life. And one thing that I really like to do also to encourage and to see what could be done is also education cooperation between the teacher training faculties. That would be quite something as well would be done. And then nothing prevents any of you, if you are in the position to take leave of absence or have the financing guidance scholarships available in Finland, to do a postgraduate in teaching, in pedagogy, in University, for instance. I mean, there are sort of 1, 2, 3 year courses. I know it's a big investment to make it, but if one is interested in it, is there. And like they said in the program, that is even encouraged in Finland. You might have your master's degree when you need to have it before you take up the position. Many teachers keep on further educating themselves. I always use my sister as an example because she's a teacher. Well, I mean, she has done additional studies to become a teacher for kids with special needs. That she can do as part of her, and then she sort of specialized those kids in her school. And then because she's a deputy principal herself as well, besides being a teacher, so she has to train her in administration of a school, and she's sort of deputy of a school of 500 kids. So this can be done alongside with your work, or you can take leave of absence and do that. But I do encourage you. I mean, if you feel that you sort of need a break from the Delhi schools and get some fresh thoughts. That is really a possibility that one can do. But I know it's an investment, but still. And sub-zero temperatures. But Finland is becoming more and more popular among Indian students. They are going there, even to northern Finland. And it's only a matter of right clothing.
Even as a honeymoon spot, ma'am.
Sorry?
Even as a honeymoon spot now.
Yes. That is true. Like I have learned to wear sandals here. So.
But must be a challenge to get confined to the rooms for a number of hours.
You mean during
That's a challenge.
You mean during winter time?
After 8 o'clock, all the shops and everything is closed. So that way you eat one while that is like.
Well, yes. Or 9 o'clock, some shops close. Then you can go out and eat in a restaurant. I mean, they are open also, right? Or there are street lights, you put on your clothes and go for a walk. But I see what you mean. Sometimes even we feel sick and the winter is a bit too long.
I would like to thank, you have prepared something, she has prepared something, okay. I would like to thank ma'am for being here, and she's with a proactive talk. We are also getting inspired. We may also think of joining something after my retirement, which is possible. That's also possible. So that is also something to do. I also thank sir for organizing and everything.
One thing I'd like to, because I was just sharing, having a casual chat also before Mr. came in. I was thinking that many of you have a lot of things to share from your learnings, and I was pressing for cut short of time. To be precise and to be effective, if we can prepare some document out of your experiments. This presentation we are having after you visited. I mean, I was also looking for meeting you and having personal interaction with you, and we both of us thought that we can do it together so that we get first-hand experience, first-hand reaction from you, that what you want, like the inputs that you gave. But for others, so that when, I mean, not only about Finnish education system, but other, we are developing relationship with other universities also, with other countries also, to get optimum out of that. If we can prepare something, if you can prepare some document, something like Delhi Finnish lessons, if you write something, government can definitely, SCRT, government can definitely publish that, but it should be a qualitative document. You can write, you can prepare your write-ups. I invite every one of you to write something. It should be precise, not formal. Yeah, that's very important. And so that others who look forward or are going in next quarter to Finland or any other country can learn from them, can learn without even going from them, without even going there. So few things that we can work on, we can have, maybe Sundar, you can work on it, or anyone of you can take this task ahead. We write something, we prepare some notes or say write-ups, learnings, and then we compile them in a book. So this can help others also, and this can help. So
that was a lovely suggestion, and from sir you can expect something new each time. So that was wonderful, sir. On behalf of all of us present here, not because you are the Deputy Chief Minister, but I know that you are a person with this intent right for education. So we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, sir, for giving us this opportunity to visit a beautiful country with sub-zero temperature, but where we made a lot of insights in terms of education. I personally, in field of counselling, sir, we really found that model of counselling support provided in Finland so interesting that we're trying to implement that in our schools also. So thank you very much, sir. Ma'am, thank you so much. Your supportive intake of all the suggestions and feedback that we've given shows that you also want to take this relationship forward in the right direction. So thank you very much. I'd like to thank Sandeep sir also for sparing time from his busy schedule. I have personally seen that he has been so hard pressed for time. But thank you, sir, for being here. And I'd like to thank our director, sir, also. Even though it's his second day in the department, but still he's here. So thank you very much, sir. I think we're starting on the right note, moving ahead. And thank you, Atishi ma'am. You have always been a big support for taking education forward. And I thank the SCRT team also for organizing this interaction, which I think we were all looking forward